Yeah. Okay. Let's go to stream settings. Boom. Okay. Got a couple of people chiming in. I've got a treat for you guys. I'm setting up some things here. Let's get a copy and paste on this. Got a command copy, and then check this out. I'm going to put it right here in the chat for you 8 folks. Hope everyone's doing well. Check this out. See if we can just copy that in. Did. So the link you see here, yeah, the link you see right there is for, man, all you guys chiming in, check this out. You see that WooBox link right there? That link on that WooBox is a chance to come to the Woodshed experience for free. $0 papers. We've partnered with American Musical Supply, AMS, if you will, and they bought a package for the Woodshed to give away. Now, this contest only lasts this weekend. The Woodshed experience is Joe Bonamassa, Brent Mason, Mark Letary, Greg Koch, myself, Andy Timmons, all doing a 3-day camp. You get your own cabin. You get all food and alcohol, all the seminars, all the classes, the concerts. Rev, Sir, Wampler, Brian Wampler is going to be there. The link should be above. I'm going to do it one more time in the chat. Here it is again. I wonder if I could pin that. I wish I could pin that. There's the link right there. Check the link. You see it in chat yet? Do you see it? Is it showing up? I've got a little bit of allergies. Do you see it there? Now, do you see it? It should be in the chat. If somebody knows how to pin it in the chat, that'd be awesome. If not, we're just going to hang out here this afternoon. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, cool, cool. All right. Man, so we got a crew in here. I'm just so excited to be able to give away a pass to this. It's a really special event. It's what to do to it. It's showing now. You just click on the link. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Click on that woobox.com. Yeah. So, all right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Merrick says he saw me liking G.I. Joe posts on Instagram. Absolutely, dude. I love G.I. Joe. I have a pretty extensive 82 to 88 G.I. Joe collection, including the USS flag. Okay, just checking out what's going on. Right. Yeah, all right. just missed how to enter. If you slide through the chat, FTP or Fit to Praise, if you slide through the chat, it's Woobox. I'll keep tagging it. I wish there was a way I could just pin it, but here it is again. Just click there. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Cool. I've been really digging some of this weird melodic minor stuff, playing off of the 7th. So check it out. If we're like an A, 1, 2, minor third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, minor third, 4, 5, 6, 7. So instead of playing off of the 1, this kind of sound, play off the 7. Isn't that cool sounding, you know? Anyways, just some kind of neat stuff. I don't know if what you have to do to follow. I know if you click on that link, everything is there, right? Oh, I don't prefer. Joe says, do I prefer single coils to humbuckers? No, man, I like everything. I just happen to have this because it's got new strings on it. That's the only reason. I love this guitar though. The contest, all the details are in that link. The contest will run, I think, through Monday, but I don't know what time on Monday. If you'll just click on this right here, I'm gonna keep putting it in the chat as we go. So yeah. Yeah. If anybody has any questions, let me know. This is also like a Q&A thing. You know, we're giving away some stuff. Q&A. Also, man, at the camp, we're going to give away a Sir Eclipse, the red Eclipse pedal. We're giving away a Sir Reactive Load IR. I think Wampler's doing a giveaway. I think Rev is doing a giveaway. I can't remember who all's doing what off the top of my head. There's been a lot of moving parts, as you could guess. And I've been just trying to handle the music and the artist side of it. Keith says, when I'm playing stuff like that, am I always thinking in the context of the key or the specific chord you're playing over? Yeah, I mean, like just right now, if I'm just playing through some stuff, like if I played through A, now let's go to, I don't know, C chord, D chord, D7. Back to A. Yeah. That's a cool lick. Kind of stacking this 11, or yeah, 11 sound. John McKinney says crispy high fives. There's an E7 for a 5 sound. Now we can use that melodic minor. Yeah, for like a cool outside sound. They can also turn into a whole tone thing really easy. Right? That'd be like all harmonic minor type sounds. Now melodic minor. Yeah. That'd be like a melodic minor to just an A dominant 7 sound. It's cool. All right, so you don't have to follow anyone to fill it out. Yeah, this is a Eric Johnson kind of patch that I've got for like my tune, my tribute. That's the EJ tribute back to Austin. Right, that kind of sound. Oh, you got to nail the harmonic, Andy. Come on. There it is. That's super EJ, right? So we got... Right. Yeah. This Axe-Fx patch is available on andywoodmusic.com. You can go there and buy the patch for like $4. So if you have an Axe-Fx 3 or an FM3, or if you have an Axe 8, you can jump over to andywoodmusic.com and get this patch. Deacon says more EJ than EJ. Yeah, right, dude. EJ's the king. Is this, sir, wired like a traditional Strat? No, it's not. Actually, I have the tone knob to where I can roll it controls just the bridge humbucker. That's all. And these are super low output pickups. They're like 60s, like 50s, 60s style. What make a chord or a scale dominant? The flat 7. Mike says, what makes a scale or a chord dominant? Here's a regular major scale. Right? You got that? Right? So if we take the 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And we're going to take that down and make it a half step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Now let's go to, I don't know, D dominant 7. E dominant 7. You know, a lot of these shapes are in that Jack Butler. It's all in that stuff. So yeah, you can hear over the 5 chord, the E. Yeah, you can kind of hear it there. Yeah. So Justin says, does hanging your guitars on the wall bad on the neck? Just curious because I hang mine up all the time. I don't think so. I mean, the Surf Factory has a bunch of guitars hanging by the neck, and it's no big deal. I wouldn't think. Keith says, I guess what I mean is if you're in A but playing over an E chord, are you thinking 1, 2, 3, 5 out of E? Yeah. I'm thinking about 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 4. And then when I go back to A. Lydian flat 7. Joe's like Lydian flat 7. Yeah, so like Lydian would be that kind of sound, right? Or sorry. So that kind of turns into the thing I was talking about earlier, where it's like right, that kind of thing. Or sorry, that'd be like a shape that you could use, right? Be some like melodic minor isms for Joe down there. Not really jamming. It's kind of like those kind of sounds when I'm playing by myself. They end up being like super just like drony sounding. I like that kind of thing. You know, when I'm playing modally, I guess you would say. I don't have a patch like this for Axe 2 yet. I've got it for for Axe 8, Axe Vex 3. And then for FM3, yeah. Bluegrass tunes for noobs. Yeah, hang on. Is this acoustic? Like, is this good enough? Can you guys hear that okay if I drop this microphone down just a little bit? Right? So like when I think of bluegrass tunes for noobs, maybe something like Billy in the Low Ground. That's a good one. Another one would be like that'd be like Whiskey Before Breakfast is a good one. Angeline Baker. One more time. That'd be a good one for like beginners, right? Yeah, Justin says Billy Strings, like a ultimate Billy Strings kind of ism that he lifted from Doc Watson would be this kind of sound. So when you're in the key of C, or like a like that kind of thing. So you can actually like just play the 3 from C and then put the flat 3 against it. We have a request for Country Boy from Jabbar. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but like it's something like so like that's like a medium tempo. It's usually played like super fast. right? And then it goes to the I think that's it. I think it's the lick is something like that. And then so yeah, that's the Country Boy isms, or at least what I'm recalling from memory. Obviously, we are super live, but I'll give you the intro right now. So the several people do it several different ways. Albert Lee plays it one way. Skaggs plays it another way. But I'll give you like if you're gonna cross pick it. So let's go through the whole intro. That's just like an enclosure around the major third. Then a downbeat. That's the hardest lick in the intro. And then that's how that's played. And then so that's how that went down as far as the Albert Lee. You can hybrid pick it J-bar. That's with hybrid picking. The coolest part's in the solo, that lick. I think that's the coolest lick in the song. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that kind of thing regarding Country Boy. And the outro is all around the... Yeah. I think that's the tag. I don't remember the exact last couple of notes. You know what I mean? But that's, I think, and it's all harmonized. I think somebody's playing it on the root. I think somebody's playing around the fifth. I'd have to rehear it. Obviously, I'm trying to recall all this from memory, but that's loosely what I recall from on my end anyway. The video is not in sync with the audio. Sorry. I hope it's syncing up better for some people. Let's see. I saw something else in the chat from Joel. Joel wanted Hot Wired. Yeah, I can give you a little intro to Hot Wired. So let me slow it down for you. And one more time. There, one more time. So Hot Wired's interesting because Second part's actually a little more challenging than the first part. Now, if you use finger picks, it's not, right? If you're using finger picks, it's not as hard. But if you're playing it like I do with a flat pick, yeah, that's a kind of a beast to play on this guitar. My action's pretty high on this, and I have 13s on it, so that's not exactly easy on this. I feel like I'm weightlifting or something. I don't know. It's challenging. Let's talk about a couple more bluegrass things. Like a Doc Watsonism is where Billy Strings gets a lot of his stuff. That kind of thing. Yeah, the Axe 8 presets are up for sale, guys. Ron says, what's the setup? The setup is pretty, I would say, medium to medium high, and it's 13s. This guitar was used half step down on something recently. I think I was doing some kind of overdub and I needed a half step down. In general, for standards, I use 13 to 50 or 12 to 56. Yeah, Tony Rice, man. Yeah, like that's it. Sorry. John McKinney, yeah, actually Brent uses a thumb pick and Lee press-on nails. I don't know if it's the Lee brand, but acrylic nails for his middle two fingers. Yeah, so the point of this, check this out. I'm going to put this link back in here. The point of this is we're doing this Woodshed Guitar Experience thing, right? And in the Woodshed Guitar Experience, we've got an amazing list of guys that are playing. Joe Bonamassa, Andy Timmons, Mark Letary, Greg Koch. Who have I forgotten? Andy Timmons, Joe Bonamassa, Brent Mason, Mark Letary, Greg Koch, and myself. And Brent will be there. So, we have the VIP is sold out, unfortunately, and we're selling into it's 3-day weekend. I'm trying to clarify all the details. It's a 3-day weekend at the end of August, August 27th through 29th. It's in Middle Tennessee on a campground that's about 150 acres. We have social distancing and all that stuff. There's only 100 slots, but there's not even that many left. But the VIP is sold out, but general admission is still available. And if you follow that link, that's a giveaway. That Woo Box thing is a giveaway supplied and from our friends over at American Musical Supply. And we're giving away one free package for it. In the cost of admission, just as a heads up, you get your own free cabin. There was some miscommunication. People thought you didn't get your own cabin. Think of it like glamping. It's a cabin, but it also has Wi-Fi and air conditioning and all that stuff, right? So it's like glamping. And then it's on a lake. We have fishing and boating and all that good stuff. We have all 6 of those artists, concerts, jams, Brian Wampler's coming, all that kind of stuff. That's at woodshedguitarexperience.com. I'm putting it in. Experience.com. Yeah, there you go. You can go check it out there. Yeah. Is the preset bundle from the beginning in the Axe 8 bundle? Yeah, it should be. That's the EJ. Yeah, Robert Merrick. That's the EJ setting. It should be named something like AW Back to Austin or something like that. It's like Jason Voorhees. Yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. That's a cool lick. Yeah. That's it. Right? Yeah. Let me make sure that's the last of the acoustic questions before I get the Strat again. Yeah, why do those kind of lines remind me of Popeye the Sailor? I don't know, dude. That's pretty awesome, though. Yeah, cool. All right. I'm going to grab my electric again. Oh, nice. EJ-isms. Cool. God, this thing's like playing a freaking toy now. Holy cow. I'm going to have to readjust. It's so much easier. Yeah, what was that thing I was playing earlier? There it is. Really crazy outside sounding stuff. Yeah. Let's see now. Let's roll through the chat, see what's going on. Gosh, I missed so much. Not bluegrass fan, but loves Lil Cocky. Yeah, man. He's cool, man. He's killer. Yeah, here we go. Let me give you the link one more time, guys. Be sure to click on this link and enter to win free pass. Yeah, Jake Wilson's album's awesome, man. Here's a cool lick that Jack Gardner showed. If you kind of outline your major triad, and then a flat 5, and then major again. I like those kind of things too. It sounds like a cat or something. Yeah, a bunch of bluesy stuff. Yeah, it is very Jimmy Herring, right? That kind of. Yeah, that is sounds like Jimmy would do. Those kind of diminished things. Yeah. Those kind of isms are kind of wild sounding. Let's see. Somebody asked for the shred neck thing. Hang on. Let me bring up a different patch. I'm gonna save this. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm freaking saving it right now. Let me bring up a different patch that makes sense for shred neck. Maybe this one does. Yeah, that's close enough. Put a little drive on it. That'll be cool. Yeah. So like if we have let's do shred neck, okay? This is for J-Bar 260D. The intro is actually cross-picked. I see a lot of guys playing that incorrectly. It's not played. It's not like a fanning thing. It's not hybrid either. It's cross-picked. Turn it down just a little. You hear that sound? Say-ka-do. That's the thing for the intro to shred neck. It's not this. It's not that. And it's not this. A lot of people are playing it like that. It's not like that. It's actually... That's the full intro. I'm trying to get the camera angle here. It sucks to play like with it up under my chin. That is 100% the correct way to play shred neck. And then we play. That is. It's got to sound real rubber bandy. Like it's like, my thought is like, what if Brent Mason and the Helicasters had a baby? That's what shred neck is, right? That's like very John Jorgensen sounded. Those kind of things. So like it was all about like if Brent sat in with the Helicasters. There's the Brent lick. It doesn't sound right on a Strat. I'll leave it in that position. It's a bit better. Right, one more time. Right. Yeah. So Joel says I need the Troy Grady thing to fill my picking hand. Yeah, I actually have a class on that. There's 2 or 3 classes on Troy Grady's Cracking the Code site where I flew up to New York and did it. So one more time. Sorry. I'm lost in the song now. Right. And then I always play something different here. I play this lick a lot. And I play this lick a lot. Or you can play. And then the second part is F, C, with those pedal steel bends. And then a Brent-ism. And then another Brent-ism. Right, so that's it, right? Yeah. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Madness. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, I'm just kind of like wadded up on the guitar a bit. I'm gonna kick it down just a little bit if that helps. It's kind of all we got. Yeah. So super chat. I'm just kind of answering questions now. One more time, if you guys want to come to the Woodshed Guitar Experience, you can enter here to win. Here is a link. Boom to that. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So let's bring up another tone. That tone also. All of these tones are available on andywoodmusic.com. This is a really great sounding one too. Let's get a little more on the amp. You know, kind of a cool. Yeah, I'm kind of messing with some of the settings. Kind of fun. It's just like a kind of Tim and Z sounding thing. Talk a little bit about the pick depth, the amount of pick that is touching the string. I don't know if that helps. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't use a big pick. I don't really know how to talk about depth, but like that's what I got going on. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool sounding, right? Tim and Z tones. Yeah. Joe Johnson says, how did I work on my timing ahead and behind the beat? Joe, I just play with records, man. That's all I do. If you're working on your groove, just play with records, you know. Yeah, so all that kind of stuff is just playing, you know, playing through tunes, man. Like, you know, those, yeah, playing along with some stuff like that, man. Like, that's where timing lives to me, is in like playing along with tunes, man. Like, that to me is it, you know. I don't know how else to kind of think about it, except think about songs, you know. That's that. That kind of stuff, man. And there's so many great songs everywhere. So, I mean, for me, it's like that's what it all comes back to. Someone said Ray Charles. You know, that would be like some I don't know, like some Ray Charles-y Georgia type of stuff. EHL 2020 says, if I was in a modern day praise and worship group, what would your guitar sound like? I don't know. What kind of stuff are you doing? Are you doing like the 1654 kind of stuff where it's like, you know, that kind of thing? I don't know. Like, that would be super different than if you were doing something that's like, I don't know. King Carb says, do I know any Santana? You know, Cool Santana-y kind of thing. Yeah. Don't listen to Carlos Santana if you want good vibrato. Oh, that's not true at all. I think Carlos gets a lot of bashing from guitar snobs and guitar elite. And it's so funny because nobody can sound like Carlos. For him to be below all the super shredders and super technical guys, none of them can sound like him. So it's like, so what are you making fun of? The fact that you're making fun of something that you can't do? And I mean, I think that's ridiculous, right? It's like he's got such a thumbprint that nobody can replicate. I don't give a crap if you can play harmonic minor or play pentatonic or look down your nose at how pentatonic he is. Just box one stuff. Nobody can sound like him. So at that point, it's like people that are all elitist towards Santana could go jump off a cliff for all I care. But that's just me. Oh, I know, Steven. I know it's not yours. I know it's not yours. It kicked open a can of worms in my head that was like, why does everybody bash on the guy? Nobody can sound like him. It's like if it was easy to replicate, then, then maybe it'd be more justifiable. But like, if you can't sound like somebody, and nobody can sound like Carlos. He's like one of the most unique voices on the instrument. But that's just me. Carlos can play through Marshalls. Ron Frey, I'll bite on that quote. Carlos plays through $1 million steel stringer singer amps. He's talking about the Dumbles. I'll say this, Ron. I've heard Carlos play through those old Boogie Mark IIs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like Carlos still sounds better than, or not better, but sounds more like Carlos. Like nobody can sound like him, right? I've heard him play Marshalls. Guess what? Carlos Santana. Boogie, Carlos Santana. Dumble, Carlos Santana. You plug him into a freaking radio, a gorilla amp, and it's like Carlos Santana. Ryan Flora, I feel the same way about Nickelback. Everybody makes fun of them, but they've got the best sounding production and mixes and great songs. It's like, here's the thing with Nickelback. They sell what, 20 million records? And that's when records were sold, right? I remember Nickelback because I was in, I don't know, high school or something when they were famous. And it's like, they sold 20 million records. Everybody made fun of them. So you got two options. One, there's one mega Nickelback fan in the middle of Canada who bought 20 million copies of their record. Or there's 20 million liars. Did I buy every Nickelback record? Absolutely. When Mutt Lange produced that Dark Horse or whatever that was, yeah. Hell yeah, I was immediately going to buy that. I'm a mega Mutt Lange fan. And it's like, the fact that everybody like bashes that freaking Nickelback stuff is insane to me too. It's like, well, how did they sell 20 million records? Those guitar tones are ferocious. Anybody that gets that mix, I mean, like, dude, let's just call the roll. Randy Staub engineering it. You know what I mean? Mutt Lange producing. or mixing it, right? Lord Algae's mixing it. Chris Lord Algae's mixing it. It's like those mixes were gargantuan. The biggest mixes I've ever heard. Biggest rock mix. You know, it's insane. Anybody say that stuff doesn't sound good? It's like, if that doesn't sound good to you, then, you know, hey man, get your ears checked. I'm not saying that everybody has to like their songs. That's not what I'm saying. Music and art is like an opinion. Like, my opinion is I don't like onions. I don't like the way they taste. That's just my opinion, right? Art's like that. But with that said, I think there are certain things that are quantifiable, which is like a mix. Like, is this mix good or bad? Does it fit the song? Is it doing this justice? And I can't think of anybody that made a better mix and production than Mutt Lange and Randy Staub on those Nickelback records. It's like, sounds massive, dude. Absolutely freaking massive. It has become it's like the Nickelback thing has become a complete parody of itself at this point. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Joe. Talking about the Greg Koch post. Yeah, that guy was like making it a personal vendetta against Joe Bonamassa. For those that don't know, we're doing this camp, Woodshed Guitar Experience. I'm going to drop it in the chat right now. Thank you guys for the 20 spots, man. I really appreciate that in the super chat, man. The money's appreciated, especially times like these. So much love for that. Thank you. Woodshed Guitar Experience is a 3-day event. Joe Bonamassa, Greg Koch, Andy Timmons, Mark Lettieri, Brent Mason, and myself. And you know, we're doing this thing, and it's limited to 100 slots, even though we've got less than that available now. VIP sold out. But if you're interested, you know, get on that link and check it out. Also, you're going to have a chance to win right here. If you want to, that woobox.com, that's a chance to win for free, a free pass to Woodshed. And that's like a $2,000 value. So, you know, I encourage you to jump in. But Joel, yeah, that guy. So basically this guy was like bashing what we were doing, and he was saying we were money grubbing, which I thought was really interesting, right? So the base value of Woodshed is it's what, $19.99. It's basically $2,000. So with $2,000, you get your cabin and you get all your food, all your alcohol, the classes with like legends, like not me, but like Brent Mason is like the most recorded guitar player in history. Anyways, you get all this stuff, you get these classes, you get the concerts, and the concerts are full band, you know, like shows, like, right? And this guy was like calling us out for like being money grubbers. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I did try to show a lot of restraint in how I responded, but I thought the guy was so full of it. He told us we were money grubbing the situation, and how dare us in times like these to try to do something like this. So my rebuttal was simple. I was like, okay, first of all, I don't know about everybody, but I sure know Joe Bonamassa doesn't offer one-on-one lessons. I personally teach. My rate is $100 for 1 hour, right? That's what I charge for teaching. I know the other guys are probably relative. I'd say some are more. You know, I'd say it's a fair bet that Brent Mason, if he even teaches, or Andy Timmons, how much they teach, how little they teach. I bet it's a fair bet that they're more than $100. But let's just play ball and say that we all were $100. That's $600 for one lesson with each guy. One lesson. Now let's multiply that by 3 days, right? And you have all these lessons and seminars with these guys, right? That's 3 days. Now, if you just bought one lesson with each guy 3 times, you're at $1,800. Like, the guy he was attacking us and called us money grub, and I was like, dude, internet has made you entitled. You know what I mean? Like, and it's done it to all of us. Like, we sit here, we're hanging out on an internet, on a free platform. If you pay your internet bill, you can get on YouTube and hang out with me. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Scott, for the beer money. If you get on here and hang out, like, it's a free situation. The internet's made us entitled. And this guy was like, no, you guys are money grubbers. You know, I can't believe you'd ask $2,000. What about that? I was like, dude, You $2,000 like for Bonnaroo or Coachella or any of these, or Stagecoach or Rock on the Range, you don't get a free cabin. You have to still bring all your own stuff. That gets you VIP things, but it doesn't get you housing and everything. I was like, what are you smoking, dude? And it really got bad to me. I would only say this like this on my platform. I hope I'm not offending anybody, but it really hurt my feelings. Like, I took it personal, you know, and I tried to show restraint in the way that I responded, but I'm obviously responding freely here with you guys because you guys are awesome and you obviously like what I do. But it's like, I took it personal. I was like, dude, here I am trying to put together an event. We can't have concerts. You got six guys that are typically touring right now that aren't touring. And when's the last time any of you saw Joe Bonamassa or Brent Mason like do classes and camps and stuff? Andy Timmons, maybe he does the Vi thing. Mark Letary, I can't think of Mark doing one of those camps. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Greg Koch. I mean, I assembled a group of guys that, in my opinion, are the freaking Avengers of guitar. It's like, if you want to talk tone, you got Timmons, chicken picking, Brent Mason, blues, Joe Bonamassa, funk gospel, Mark Letary, Swiss Army knife, can do anything, Greg Koch. I was like, dude, how else could you get this lineup on the planet? And now, if you took one lesson from each of those guys for $100, that's only $1,800. I was like, so let's charge $2,000, and then I'll give you a cabin. I'll feed you with a top chef. I'll put you on a 150-acre property that's lakefront. You know what I mean? All your alcohol is going to be free. Then I'm going to bring in guys from Sir, Rev Amps, and Brian Wampler himself to do tone talks. It's like, you can learn from Brian Wampler. Like, this is one of the most respected dudes in the industry, right? And then we're going to make it 3 days. I was like, so this guy really got bad to me. You know, thanks for indulging me on that little tangent. So Clean Steam says Greg Howell is $200 an hour. Yeah, so $200 an hour, that gets you one lesson with Greg Howell. It's like, I thought my pricing is super competitive, you know? I thought it was like, you know, right on the money. But even then, so I want to end with something good. Check it out. Thanks to AMS, you guys can all enter right there. WooBox, you can all enter for free right now. Boom. There you go. You know, so it's like you get there on a Thursday and you leave on Sunday. It's 3 nights. It's not even 3 days. It's 3 nights. You know? Okay, Guthrie Trap's $200. So let's just say, yeah. Thanks, Cheddar. I appreciate that. Like, I can't take students often, right? When I do, I want to feel like I'm hooking people up and I'm giving them a deal, you know? So it's like, if Guthrie's 200 and Greg Howell's 200, let's highball it and say $200 times, you know, 6, you know, you're at $1,200 for, you know, one lesson with each guy. You take 2 lessons with each guy, you're over the cost of the camp. I was like, get real, dude. Get real. I was like, and I told him, I said, gee, you belong on the internet where everything is free and you can just gobble up everybody's content for free. Think about it, guys. I know when I'm looking for Eric Johnson videos, or I'm looking for vintage Brent Mason videos, or the guys that I look up to, Clint Strong or whoever, I get on YouTube where it's free and I go look it up and I just gobble up the content for free. And then I pay, $8 a month for Spotify, and I gobble up all that content for free. You know, it's not technically free, but for the price of a Starbucks, it's like I gobble all the time, just consuming endlessly. I'm entitled. Look how entitled I am. And then when a artist puts together an event like that, it's like, I'm offended that you're charging me for it. How dare you? Think about it. I mean, look at my house band for Woodshed Experience. Jim Riley. I'm going to call the roll. Jim Riley has been on the cover of Modern Drummer God knows how many times, okay? Jim Riley, Rascal Flatts band leader for the better part of 2 decades, right? Talk about a resume. University of North Texas graduate, okay? Adam Nitty on bass. Adam's played with Keith Carlock, you know, Mike Stern, you name it. Fusion legends. Like, Adam Nitty is that guy on bass. Travis Toy on steel guitar. Other than Paul Franklin, Travis is like the guy in Nashville for steel guitar. It's like he's, you know, steel guitar royalty. He's played on all these Grammy-winning records and stuff. He's my buddy, and we're friends. We love to hang out, but he's still Nashville steel guitar royalty. And it's like, Do you think those guys are so now you as a consumer, we as a consumer, it's like, is that free? It's like, this guy on Greg's post, just like, I was like, what are you talking about? And then it was funny because he had the nerve to say, musicians need to watch out for each other or something to that effect, or like, you should support fellow musicians. I was like, exactly, right? If you want to drive up the value of what we do, it has to be valued. And when you're getting the music for free, and you're getting the videos for free, and you're getting the lesson content for free, I'm hanging out with you guys. Other than you guys chiming in, throwing me $10 here and there, it's like I would do this for free even if you didn't give me money, because I'm trying to give back. You know, I want you guys to have the chance to ask as many questions as you can to me while I've got a free moment in an afternoon and hang out. Like, I want to give to you guys as much as I can. Like, that's who I am. And like, I'm not trying to be all white knight or martyry about it at all. I'm just trying to be transparent. And like, that dude ruffled my mother effing feathers. Super bad. So he gets a bluesy lick, right? Yeah, people bash Bonamassa because he made it. Like, that's really, I mean, like, Bonamassa is a curator of the blues. Like, it's one thing if you say, I don't like the blues, I don't like Bonamassa, I don't like blues rock. You can say that, but you can't say he's not good. Like, that's, now you're smoking crack. You know, you can't say he doesn't know his stuff. You know, he knows his business, he knows how to play, and he can wear out some blues rock, you know. Yeah, Uncle Ben's going to be there. I mean, here's another thing. We're doing a free Kennedy Wood Band concert. We're going to play all the Kennedy Wood stuff and have jams with all these guest artists. I'm going to get Brent Mason to play Merle Haggard songs. Like, who doesn't want to see that? Hey, Brent, will you play some Jerry Reed for us? Like, hell yes, I want to see that, you know? Uncle Ben's going to be at Woodshed, Kung Pao. I'm going to show you another lick. Speaking of giving away, I'm going to give you a good one. Yeah, the Bonamassa thing is total bashing. What key do you want? G minor? Here's G minor. Here's a good Eric Johnson lick. Right? So I'm framing the G minor 7. When I play this with my third finger, I'm going to move my first finger up and play the 5. Now check out, there's 7 right there. 5. Now I'm going to play minor 3rd right here. So root minor 3rd. Play with it. You can finger that a couple of different ways. I know there's a joke in there somewhere, but that's it. You can really get that almost Highlanderans kind of sound. Right? So you can really stack it all the way up with some 4-note groupings. We'll try it again. That's a really long one. And I would like swap into some other harmony to get it to go. You know what I mean? So that's the lick. You can roll if you like. I don't like that, but or you can do it like that. You see I'm playing 1 3 1 3 as in fingers. Or you can do, you can finger that in, a couple of different ways, right? Thank you for the extra beer money, whoever's in the super chat that did that. Yeah. Dude, I'm so sorry, guys. I lost my cool there for a minute, but like talking about that guy just like ruins my mind. Yeah, you want a free chance to win? Here, jump in. Boom. Here you go. Bah. Yeah, cool. There you go. Side question, do I like Michael Schenker? Yeah, I like Michael Schenker. He's awesome. I don't play like him. I love him, though. Maybe that's why I love him, is because I don't sound anything like it. King Carb, I'm still playing Destiny 2 a lot. Yeah, cool. Hurt my feelings, Joel. Hurt my feelings. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I would say favorite Toto solo is the Roseanne. Not Roseanne is awesome, but like the Pamela solo, Pamela just playing in general. I know that's Rosanna, but it's still cool, right? Yeah, some cool stuff. Yeah. Joe says, "What's my favorite?" Joe Johnson says, "What's my favorite signature guitar other than my own?" It's really simple. It's real simple. But I like Nick Johnson's Schecter. I mean, it's basically this guitar. It's basically this one. I think the old school Petrucci that had the flip flop paint was really cool looking. Okay, here's the real answer. My favorite signature guitar that's not mine, the Les Paul. Does that count? I shouldn't be able to choose that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's hilarious, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's one more thing I'll add with pentatonics that's really important is like we all learn them like just in blocks, and I get the question about how the Eric Johnson Bonamassa stuff sounds so fluid, and even the Sean Lane stuff's kind of similar too when he plays pentatonics. Is it's like it's because you're connecting these different shapes. Let's play in D minor, and not just playing right there, right? So watch this. Like those little first finger slides. Those kind of things, right? Those kind of things, right? One more time. There it is. That's very EJ-esque, right? Those kind of things, right? So, yeah. Head over to Rick Hollis's channel and subscribe. Yeah, Rick is cool, man. Fit to Praise has got the JP model. Cool. That's awesome. Albert Lee P90s. That's cool, man. Hey, Cooper wants to talk about the Halo Infinite trailer, right? So, like... right? That's where it falls. Yeah, I'm all about that Halo life. So like, I think like this. I think those graphics were a little early. They were a little rushed to get to the event. However, I do like the art style going back to the Combat Evolved, like the old school, really bright, vibrant. Today's shooters are so dark. Like, and I don't mean that from a plot standpoint. I mean it from a visual standpoint. I feel like every developer in the gaming world is trying to show off how black their blacks can be and their shading and stuff. And everything's so dark. Gears of War is mega dark. Destiny's mega dark. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and all that stuff's mega dark. So I like that Halo's not trying to go that direction. Reach was like that. Reach was really dark visually, but I like the new ones. They're going really vibrant. Yeah, so cool. No Clean Steam. I actually improvised that solo. We just played the backing tracks and I just improvised the solo, so I have no idea what I played. It was probably stuff that I play all the time. It's my same 3 licks in all 4 keys. Yeah. That's the one I'm working on today, right? Right. That's a really cool one. Right. Yeah. Beat the devil. Yeah. Oh man. You know what's funny about that movie is like my favorite part in that movie is actually the Ry Cooder slide part. At the very end of the movie, after the girl leaves, and he's feeling all bad, Ry Cooder plays this like optic trim type of part. It's like all optic trim, and it's like bluesy, open key, and all Ry Coodery. Oh, it's so freaking good, man. It's like that's like if I could play slide like anybody, it'd be like Ry Cooder, man. Yeah. So yeah. Vanova says, "GG." I like it when gamers chime into my chat, dude. GGs, yeah. John Harden says, "I entered to win. If I win, I will donate to someone else. Health reasons." Ah, sure. Cheers, John. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. I look forward to the Series X as well. Yeah. The gameplay was sick. I dig that. Vanova said, Andy has Eugene's bag of Tracy. I'm not losing to Ralph Macchio. Y'all are out of your mind. I may lose to some players. I may lose to some great players. And come August, I'll definitely be losing to those guys. But I'm not losing to Ralph Macchio. You gotta get right. Oh yeah, Jeff Healy on Roadhouse was awesome too, man. That was killer, man. That's a cool lick too. Ralph's the best, dude. He's the best. Bozurge says it's not Ry Cooder on Crossroads. What? Ry Cooder did play the Crossroads. He played the Feeling Bad Blues. Dude, we gotta fact check this, dude. Ry Cooder, Crossroads, soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah, he played Crossroads, Down in the Mississippi, Cotton Needs Pickin', Viola Lee Blues, See in Hell, Blind Boy, Nitty Gritty Mississippi, Made a Woman Out of Me, Feeling Bad Blues. Feeling Bad Blues is the one. That's actually the one that I was talking about. Yeah. This is Ry Cooder. Like, this is for Bo Surge. Let's see. Bo Surge coming at you. Here it is, right here. Can you guys hear that? Yes, dude. Yeah, man. That control, baby. Little squeaks and pops. Yeah, man. Come on. I can tell you right now, just about to play, and that's Rycooter. Yeah, that one. This is Rycooter. Like, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. You can tell by the way he's playing. Thank you. Sammy Reynolds has definitely got my back here. Yeah, we're not talking about the battle, aim more or less. Vi played those. I'm talking about this part. We're going to let this go. I mean, like, we are listening to this together right now. Yeah, baby. The little bass note. Yeah. Yeah, man. Lots of rows. Lots of towns. Some people say the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad about the woman he lost, right? That's the speech, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll teach the Eugene Trip Bag right now. Yeah, man. So good, dude. The little bells in the back. Yeah, Cooper's chiming in. It's definitely Rycooter. You can hear it, man. Nobody plays like that, dude. That's right, man. It's so good. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's a killer part. Man, it's so good. I love that lick. Oh, no worries, Bo Surge. No worries. Yeah, dude, those bends are so good. Yeah. So freaking good, man. Yeah. It's so good. You guys want me to teach you the trick bag? Let me get the proper trick bag tone. Using Axe Effects 3 here today. Yeah, so one more thing. Here. Enter here to win. You can win free Woodshed Guitar Experience. Let me put that in. Woodshed. Boom. There you go, guys. I'm going to put in and let's get on a proper tone. It's not that one. What would be close to that tone? Maybe like a Friedman? Would that be close to that? Like a Hot Rod and Marshall thing? Not that harsh, though. Let's see. Let's kick it back. Definitely with that pitch shift. I think he had like 40 pounds of reverb on it, too. Yeah. Bunch of reverb. That's kind of in the ballpark. Right, let's just do this. So, yeah, that's enough. That's enough to do it. This will be good enough to play it. Yeah. All right, I'll teach it to you real quick. Here we go. So that's 1 to 2 to minor third, bouncing back and forth. And I play these arpeggios. The fingering is really important to get the speed. That's how I do it. Right? It's got to sound like da 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 da. It's got to have that kind of thing. So the arpeggio is 1 minor third on the low string, then 5, 1 minor third. So that kind of frames itself. And then 5, 1. And then when I come down, it's 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 5. So that's the first arpeggio. And then the second one is an E7. So it's open, and then 7, 1, 3. What is that? 5, 7, 1, 3, 5. And I'm playing 2 notes, 1, 2 notes, 1, 2 notes. It's the easiest to play it in speed, you know. So now we're that far. The next one is 1, 3, 5. We're in the key of A now. A7. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1. Again with the 2 note, other than the bottom 2 strings, it's the 2 note, 1 note. And then it goes down. This is an interesting one because this is the D minor 7 arpeggio. And a lot of people play the D minor arpeggio all over the place. Some people play it like this, right? But I play it like this. Open A, root, 3rd, 5th, like that. So this. So, and then the pinky and the middle finger are the ones swapping. Like that. Right? And then the same shape again. And now we have diminished, which is an easy one. Right, so slowly. Right, and then the A7. And then open A. And then that thing's really easy. A chord, power chord. And then here's the last part. It's the fun part, which is alternate picking everything. Taylor, yes. King Carb, I already played the whole duel just a few minutes ago. You can check it out. Yeah. So that's that's bouncing around A minor, right? So A. This is how I finger it. So that's how I play that. Sorry, my phone's on not silent. One more time. Here we go. So that's around A7, A. And that's how I do the position shift right there. And then I skip a string and play the G right there. That one is a G arpeggio, like that. Now the F one is really weird. Check it out. You're going from G. Use the same finger to move it up a half step. That part is really tricky. Right? So this part is really tricky. Okay, I'm going to play it really slow, right? So that's the one that'll get you hung up, and in the movie I think that's where the devil flubs it. This diminished lick. Skipping a string and then moving up a half step. And then you do the slides. So let's play all of those right there together, so we can play them together. Do really slow. What was the last one? Sorry, playing it that slow messes me up. And then let's play this part together. So let's play it maybe a little bit faster. Right. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. So one more time from the top. I can't do it now. So those are the tricky ones. One more time so you can have it just for video. That way you've got it. You can always just clip that out and save it. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. A free lesson on, the trick bag. Yeah. Cool. It's funny when I start teaching that stuff is when I get all flustered and can't play it. It's like what started this whole thing was just haphazardly playing the trick bag and play it all perfectly and not hit a bad note. And then I start teaching it and I can't freaking play it. That's hilarious. Yeah. So, there we go. Any other questions and things? I'm going to have to go here pretty soon. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm going to drop this in one more time. This is for the Woodshed Guitar Experience Camp. Oh, sorry. Am I doing the wrong thing? Here we go. Woodshed Guitar Experience. Okay. Can win free pass here. All right, cool. Right? So, yeah. Good luck to everybody. triad practice tips in what context, J-Bar? Like picking them? Is it more of a picking thing that's getting you hung up? Do I slap? I've never slapped anybody. I try not to slap anybody if I can help it. I'm just talking about like the slap funk stuff. That's not really ever been my thing. Anytime I go for that funk thing, it's more like the strum stuff. Fit to praise, the pedals will be coming hopefully in fourth quarter. Because of manufacturing issues, the Wampler pedal should already have been out by now. But because of the C virus, it's just messed up all the manufacturing. So, yep. So, if there's not any other questions, I appreciate all of our viewers. Mucho loves to each every one of you. Big crispy high fives. Taylor asked if I was alternate picking everything. Yep. King Carb, play the whole duel. The whole duel is just earlier. I think we just said that. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to post up my links. How's that right there? Yeah, anyonemusic.com. And then, if you want more exclusive lessons that I only do for my Patreon, I'm going to tag that here too. So my Patreon is kind of a hang where guys can do what you're doing right now, like just Q&A, but I'll make videos and they're just very to the point, impromptu. It's a direct line. So if you're interested in more like lesson-based stuff, right? And then exclusive content that I don't post anywhere else. It won't be on TrueFire. It won't be on YouTube. It won't be on any of that. Thank you, Fit to Praise. Thank you for that. I try to make Patreon something where at least several times a week I'm uploading exclusive content. If it's it'll be no less than twice a week. But usually I'll post more. It depends on if I stream or not. So obviously when I stream, there's no way to like really truly monetize it other than like saying, hey, if you like the channel, go to Patreon. So if you do like the channel, go to Patreon. There's more content there. One last time, here's the links for, please click here and enter the WooBox thing. Click that link right there that I've just posted. And you could be entered to win the Woodshed Experience thing. Much love to all of you guys. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe. Whatever your community guidelines are, play ball with those. Always remember that, like, when you're going into getting your to-go food, or you're going to the bank or whatever, they've probably dealing with some real jerks. So try to be nice. Everybody try to be nice. Also try to be nice when you're on the internet and posting stuff. It's real easy just to sass out. But yeah, people trying to do the best they can, get by the best they can. So be nice. Like he says, like Dalton says in Roadhouse, be nice. All right. Thank you guys. Cheers. Peace.